Man, could you imagine if I actually started posting consistently? Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyways,
What?
Arvin, a character made by Perfect Cell X6U, was born in a future where Trunks actually failed to take out the androids. Couldn't be my goat Gohan though. So after Trunks died, Android 18 and 17 got busy. And by got busy, I mean, you know, they killed everybody. So during one of their massacres, an 8-year-old boy, Arvin, watched his whole damn family die. Man, these stories, let me tell you, there is zero joy. There's no fun. But instead of freezing up like how I would have been if I saw Android 18, he actually manages to make Android 18 bleed, which is kind of insane if you think about it. But that's a big no-no. So Android 18 tried to kill him, but just as she was about to do it, he was teleported far above the clouds to Kami's lookout. Mr. Popo sensed that he wasn't a normal person, so he decided to train him. And he became insanely strong for a human, roughly around Android Saga Super Saiyan Goku. Humanity is pretty much extinct by this time, and the androids eventually spots Kami's lookout. My question is, what the hell were they doing for 7 years? They're just now finding the lookout? Anyways, they attack the lookout out of curiosity. Arvin tries to fight them, but he didn't equip the right QQ bangs, so he gets demolished. And then he watches Kami and Popo die right in front of him? Good lord. But unfortunately for the androids, that loss was exactly what he needed to ascend to the next level. He transforms into a form called Azure Violet. We don't really get much context for what this form is or what it does, but it is enough to defeat the androids. So after the war with the androids is finally over, you would expect it to be, you know, a happy ending. I mean, he beat the androids, right? But when you stop and think about it, this guy kind of has nothing anymore. No family, no world, no teachers. With nothing left, he simply just returned back to Kami's lookout, becoming a silent guardian over an empty earth. Not exactly a happy ending. But I have one question though. What happens when Goku Black shows up? Because like, the androids kind of did his job already, so he's just gonna show up and just leave. Regardless though, the story, you know, it's pretty good. It's simple, but I think it works. It has an interesting ending too. Like, it's kind of sad, you know, it's bittersweet. Like I said before, we don't really get much information about his transformation other than it's basically a Super Saiyan 2 multiplier. His design is, you know, okay. I mean, he literally just looks like a guy, which makes sense for his character. 7.5. Alright, so in this universe, the Saiyans were never wiped out by Frieza. Instead, they were locked into a long, brutal war with his empire. Early on, the Saiyans were just as savage as the Frieza Force, but consistent pressure forced them to evolve.
That's gotta be racist.
Not necessarily morally pure, but just slightly less homicidally stubborn. They learned diplomacy the hard way and formed alliances with planets like Namek and Yardrat in order to survive. Now, for Jeddah, which is the same name for another character that I reviewed a while ago. Oh wait, it's actually pronounced Cortez.
Kind of retarded.
For Vegeta is a laid-back, mid to high-tier Saiyan warrior, and he leads his own squad, similar to Bardock. He's younger than Bardock, but still older than Raditz. He actually sees Bardock as a mentor, while treating Raditz and Kakarot like their younger family. Power-wise, at this point of the story, both the top elite Saiyans and the high-tier Frieza Force members are about around Buu Saga level. So yeah, the core idea is pretty simple. Instead of being blown to smithereens, the Saiyans are forced to grow up, team up, and fight a war against the most deadliest force in the universe. So, I'm not gonna lie, 10 out of 10 story. When I was reading this shit, I genuinely wanted to watch this. I'm ready for the next episode to come out. This is one of the few OCs that I got that I genuinely wish you wrote more, because, I mean, the concept is there. The decision to skip the other transformations and go straight from 1 to 4 is pretty interesting, and I low-key kinda want the story behind it. I'm giving this character a 9 out of 10. Not bad, kid. So Caro is a Saiyan from the future timeline. He's a mid-class Saiyan warrior with a normal-ish family. Well, as normal as Saiyans could get, I guess. And a younger sister, Tokra. When Bardock tried to warn everybody about Frieza destroying the planet, Caro is one of the only few Saiyans who actually took it seriously. So that makes me have a lot of respect for the character already. Not gonna lie.
バカな野郎だぜ。フリーザだ。フリーザ様の命令だ。なんだ。まだじゃねえか。お前どうしたんだ。
俺を信じろ。フリーザが俺たちにこの惑星で消そうとしてるんだ。
He rushes to his family and convinces them to flee, and they attempt to escape in the space pod. His parents sacrifice themselves, holding out Frieza Force soldiers, buying him and his sister enough time to actually escape. While escaping, Caro's pod hits a wormhole and gets thrown into the future, landing on Earth where he's found by Android 8 and Suno. Whoa, okay, this guy. Okay, we got a ball knower over here, guys. Man, Suno, I didn't think anybody even remembered this character. I'm not gonna lie. I was just rewatching OG Dragon Ball a couple weeks ago too. They contact Bulma, which brings Goku to investigate. Caro wakes up disoriented, weakened by a damaged heart that caused him to cough up blood if he overuses his power. Instead of treating him like an enemy, Goku brings him to Capsule Corp, and he begins training under Piccolo and Tien, and of course, Goku himself. Within a year, he adapts to a world where power levels mean less and skill means more. Later, he meets Vegeta, which forces him to confront the fact that he's from the fucking past. Meanwhile, his sister's fate remains unknown to him. Then that damn heart virus got Goku. After Goku died from the heart virus, the android showed up and wreaked havoc, but luckily, this time, Caro's here, one of Earth's strongest defenders. After training intensely, he got close to reaching Vegeta level power, but he ain't read the wiki, because that's clearly not enough. The battle against the androids caused him to lose an arm and a leg, literally, like it genuinely cost him an arm and a leg, but Bulma replaces them with prosthetics. Honestly, I kind of wish he did that for future Gohan too. She probably could if, he didn't die. Caro eventually achieved the legendary Super Saiyan transformation after years of fighting alongside future Gohan, and together, they nearly defeated the androids. But come to find out the androids were just pranking them the whole time. They weren't even using their full power. Caro saved Gohan using the solar flare, barely escaping death. The two are later rescued by future Trunks, and as time passed, the androids believed them to be dead. In this universe, when the time machine was completed, both Gohan and Trunks actually went to the past, while Caro stays behind as the only defender for Earth until they came back. Also in this universe, I guess Cell never emerged in the future timeline. So I guess when Gohan and Trunks came back, they shut shit down. Okay, overall, I actually really like this character, or at least his personality. I like the fact that he believed Bardock when most, if not all of the other Saiyans didn't, and I like how he went out of his way to make sure his family was, not blown up. And, the story overall is pretty decent, but I really want to talk about his design. He low-key, he really got that shit on. But to be fair, he kind of stole Trunks' fit a little bit, but we ain't gonna tell him. He has access to Grade 8 Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 4, but he calls Super Saiyan 4 Primal Saiyan, which is basically the same name as the last character's Super Saiyan 4 transformation. So it really makes me wonder if these two characters are in the same universe. Probably not, because, they're two different people.
I'm in the early, cause I'm inside your head. I'm inside my compound on that private land. Look familiar, ain't right with you, so you